What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Too Far Out YouTube channel. My name is Asteroid Austin. I changed my name. I love it. Okay, so my name is Asteroid Austin, and today I wanted to make a video about what are we a product of, or what are you a product of, the viewer watching this video. So, what are we a product of is meaning the things that we consume on a day-to-day basis are the things that mold us, the things that shape us, they create us. Like the food that we eat literally becomes a part of this body, you know? So it's important for us to eat fruits and vegetables that are gonna, fill our body up in the best way possible. Or if you like to eat meat, which I do on occasion, I like to eat chicken and steak sometimes. I don't eat any pork because my astrological sign is a pig, and I was born in the year of the pig, so I don't eat any pig. Okay, so it's good to fill our bodies up with healthy stuff, nutrients, vitamins, things like that, right? Okay. And then the things that we watch, the things that we fill our brain with is also important. So what books are we reading? What videos are we watching on YouTube, right? What movies are we watching late night with our family? All of those things contribute to what kind of brain you have, what kind of brain function you have, okay? So everything that we consume, and this includes even just being around people who are toxic, right? This is another way that we consume information is if we're around toxic people who are constantly going back and forth, or if they're blaming you for things, or whatever. I feel like maybe a lot of us have grown up in situations, or if we haven't grown up in those kind of situations, we've just experienced them. Okay, so we know that we're a product of the things that we eat, the things that we watch on TV, the YouTube videos that we watch, the music that we listen to, the people that we interact with, the people that we live with. But we're also a product of our parents. We're also a product of our guardians or our guidance system growing up, right? Like our teachers, our school bus drivers, our parents. I think that's basically it. Most of what we had growing up, right? Those people influenced us, though, to act a certain way. They programmed us with certain beliefs that taught us that we can or can't do things. And so these beliefs are ingrained in our head if we haven't already removed them. And through these beliefs, we kind of act accordingly. We kind of act like, oh, I need to clean up my house every single day, or I have to clean every Sunday, or something like that, just as an example. It's a ritual or a cycle or a pattern that you play out because it's something that you believe that you have to do. Now, I'm not saying that some of these beliefs aren't beneficial to you. Beneficial meaning that they benefit your goals or your journey, the thing that you're trying to accomplish, but some of them are not productive to what you want to accomplish in life. They're not going to bring you forward momentum in your goals. They're going to slow you down. Imagine someone who wants to be a car salesman and they have a belief that selling is bad, right? They can't sell things that are high-end like that because if they do, they're stealing money from other people who worked hard for their money, right? And that's just a belief that's not going to help them get to where they want to go. And I could understand, okay, I could see where people might have thought that, but also understand that if they're at that car dealership, then they do have the money because they're there with their free will wanting to buy the car, so it's up to them anyway. So it's kind of just it's kind of just like the beliefs that you have in your mind shape the way that you act on a regular basis. Which mood do you wake up with every day? And ask yourself why. You know, like when you wake up first thing in the morning, you instantly are hit with your awareness, and then you're hit with um, like all of the things that you have to do that day, right? Now, are these things healthy? Are they bringing you joy? If not, you're probably going to wake up upset. Or if you have a mood that you constantly go back to because you're just like on autopilot with that mood or that feeling, then you're going to wake up with that feeling. Okay, so the reason that I'm talking about this, what are we a product of, right? All of these things that have helped shape us or structure us or um, have given us like cycles to play out. These are all patterns within our mind. This is all things that, like, our mind is what brings us the patterns on a day-to-day basis, the things that we actually do in our life, like in our real life. Like, what do you wake up and what is your routine? What do? You know what I'm saying? So all of that stems from your mind, or the things that you believe is the best or that is going to benefit you, or it's the things that you give the most energy to. Because if you allow something else to, like, you give something else more energy than what is actually going to benefit you, this blockage is going to be in the way. Okay? So now the reason that I'm bringing all of this up is because all of the things that you consume have to have an outlet. Okay? So now you get to decide what thing that you're consuming is creating this thing in your actual environment. How are you creating it, or how are you manifesting it? So, and you don't even necessarily have to look at the how so much as to why and what. Because if you get to look at those, then you can adjust accordingly. What is it that you want in your field? It's like a stream of energy, but it's with each individual thing, or each thought, or each thing that you consume has been put out in some way, is continually being put out in some way until you decide to shift it or change it. You get what I'm saying? So as you're looking at the things that you're outputting, you get to decide if you like them or not. Is this life the life that you want? Is this life what you want? Or do you want to improve it? Or do you want to make it worse? I mean, you have the opportunity to do that too here if you want. It's up to you, really. But most of us are here to improve our lives. So we're going to look at the things that we're creating and see how we can improve it. We're going to look at how we can improve our lives by looking at what we consume, what are we a product of, and how is that being put out into our life. Okay? And so we're going to explore more of that on this channel. But I just kind of wanted to get a general guideline or a general basis so you can kind of understand what we're doing here. Because I think that this is really important for all of us to look at. I know right now that I'm not 100% in the situation that I want to be. And the situation that I want to be in is constantly changing. And so I'm trying to mold and grow with the way that I am learning. As I learn, I want to act and be a little bit different, right? And so I'm trying to figure out literally the tunnel or the funnel in which change occurs so that I can share that with you. So basically, as I change, I'm telling you guys how it's happening. Because 2 years ago, I was really addicted to drugs, and I was being mean to everybody around me, and I didn't know why, and I didn't understand what was going on. And then all of a sudden, I just woke up and I realized that I make all of this happen. It's me. And 2 years later now, I'm about to enter a new program for sobriety again, because I've quit every single substance in my life except for marijuana, and I'm ready to quit that as well. And and then I'm going to start making money, and then I'm about to share, and I am sharing, like right now, I am sharing, and going to continue to share how all of this happens, so that people like you can see how it happens. So I'm literally taking you guys from literally like as close down to the bottom as I could get you to the top as I grow. So thank you guys for being here. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe to follow my journey. And if you think someone else could benefit or could enjoy this video, go ahead and shoot it over to them. And we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much again. Peace and love.